Welcome back to Bipolar Reactions. My name is Dennis, and I am a mental health advocate, and I am also a long sufferer of bipolar disorder. And on this channel, I try to give you a bit of insight into what it's like to live with bipolar disorder every day. And today, we are going to start with The Last of Us Season 2. Now, real quick, I want to give you a little background on my history with The Last of Us. I played the original game when it came out, and I loved it so much, I ended up platinuming it. And for those of you that have platinumed that game, know it's a rough game when it's on. I think it's impossible difficulty where you get one shot. It's like playing a really old Resident Evil game, but it was awesome. I enjoyed it. And I also played Last of Us Part 2 when it came out, and I didn't quite platinum that one. I got close, but that game is very, very, very long. So that was a difficult time to do that. And I also have both the remasters, which I platinum the first one again, and the second one I didn't even try. I played the game through on hard, got some satisfaction out of it, and I like everybody else, I was a little iffy on the story, but all in all, I was generally satisfied with the overall game. So I've seen Of course, I've seen season one of The Last of Us, but that was long before I started this channel. And now I waited to jump into season two. I wanted to record it last night. This is the day after the premiere. This is Monday that I'm recording this. Because I was having some difficulty with my audio constantly cutting out, and I spent probably 12 hours trying to fix it. And I'm hoping now that everything works out good and there won't be any issues, but not optimistic about it at this point. But anyway, the show, I don't get excited about a lot of things. I really don't. But when I found out that the show was back, finally, and I know that this game's gonna take probably 3 seasons, I think they said, to complete the whole game because it's such an in-depth game. It really is, and there's a lot of story to it, so much more than the first one, and a lot more characters that you're following and some playing. I'm not going to spoil anything for those of you who haven't played the game, or I'm going to try my best. But if you could, please like, subscribe, comment. Everything helps. As I've said, I'm a very small channel. I'm just getting started and I need all the help I can get. So anything that you could do, no matter how small, it is greatly appreciated. And if you want the full unedited reaction to this episode and more, I have the entire season of Daredevil Born Again. Well, up to this point on my Patreon. I have also posted the first episode of Reacher season 3, and I will be posting the first episode of Wheel of Time season 3. And in those, I will explain my history with the books and things like that. But with all that said, let's go ahead and finally get into this episode. Real quick note, if you hear any banging or outside noise, my neighbors just sold their house and the new owners are completely gutting it. And the guys doing the construction are, they're not quiet whatsoever. So what can you do? So if you hear that, I apologize. It's not me, just the circumstances that are happening around me and out of my control. But you know what? Screw all that. Let's get into the episode. This is The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 1. Let's go. Man, that first episode with his daughter of season 1, when you have a daughter, that scene hit you really hard. Ellie Ellie had little bits of being a psychopath in the first season, but I got a feeling this season she's gonna go full psychopath, if I had to guess.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
Ooh, this scene always hurts. Always.
I swear.
This lie is just. Ooh.
Okay.
I think they said they're gonna jump 5 years. Which Bella Ramsey's probably only aged maybe 1 or 2 years. She's a little taller from what I can tell in interviews, but not much difference. She's still young, very young. They all just watching the giraffes. Oh no, it's Abby watching the giraffes.
Why would he do this?
Well, some kid he took that was supposedly.
That wasn't true.
Oh, it was true, kiddos. She was immune.
What do we do? Do we look for other fireflies?
Where?
Ed has a brother who runs an outfit in Seattle.
Not until we find Joel. We're finding him.
All right, let's talk about how. He's a smuggler.
I
His
mean,
name's Joel or Joe. There's some confusion about.
her face, her face looks a lot like the Abby from the game. Should have worked out some.
None of this is fucking fair.
She could have gained some muscle to help kind of try to fit that role.
Maybe the Seattle crew has resources. They could help us get some sort of lead. I'll help you find him. And we'll help you kill him.
I was gonna say when they go to Seattle, I don't think they're fireflies anymore. I think they're like WLF or something. Wolves, I believe they call them. You already know she's gonna be a psycho too.
Slowly.
What?
When we kill him slowly.
Intro doesn't look a lot different than last season's. Neil Druckmann, the Grand Master of Naughty Dog. Here we go. Basically the same as the game.
kid.
Nice. She got the tattoo. It's her training? Or is this for real? Training.
Okay, Ellie!
Boom, motherfucker.
I love her. I love her sense of humor.
Can't boom motherfucker people who land the first hit on you.
You pulled it?
Yeah, he pulled it.
Why?
Because I told him to. And I don't want to have to explain that to Joel.
Don't do that again.
You going to the thing tonight?
Don't we have to?
Seriously though, if you are, you could use an extra pair of hands breaking down firewood for the cookout.
Don't pull punches.
In the game, I know at this point she already knew the truth for a couple of years, and her and Joel aren't communicating whatsoever. But we shall see. Joel go back to his old job as a general contractor?
Hey.
Hey, kiddo. Something go wrong out there?
Well, we're not sure what we're supposed to do, and our foreman isn't foremaning.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll be out there in a minute.
What you doing?
Fixing these breakers.
That's Dina. Dina, right? Yeah.
First thing first. Before you mess with circuits, you gotta check if the wires are live. So how do you do that?
Lick them?
This right here is the part that matters. Too much current runs through, it bends, releases the lever, lights the inside of your walls on fire. There goes your house.
Can I ask a question?
Shoot.
Why is she angry at you?
She said she was angry?
She knows the truth. Has to.
Her being 19 and me being her. No one likes their parents at that age. I never got there with my own kids, so we're both just figuring it out for the first time is all. We'll get through it.
That's a lie.
Makes sense.
The thing is, I try. I know I'm a hard ass and maybe overprotective, and she's her. But, I mean, what did I do?
Oh no.
I
Yeah, well,
doomed humanity?
responsible for another person's emotional state.
He's in fucking denial. Completely.
Go fix the main line. Go on. Dina, don't tell anyone I'm in therapy.
He's one of those old school guys. Scared of letting people know he's in therapy.
You're getting good. Ah, okay. There's a cluster of them up by the road.
At least she's still on good terms with Tommy. That's a good thing.
He's going uphill, so you gotta compensate.
Headshot?
Must mean his kids gotta be 5 now.
Maybe coming out of Alpine. We should head back. Want to get a patrol out there. You know, last run, you were a bit reckless. We have rules for reasons.
Please.
I've been dealing with them my whole life. Sometimes, easier to just go along.
I'm the one we should be least worried about when it comes to infected.
Hey, no.
I got bit, everybody!
Hey.
I got
Nobody knows.
Whoa, 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 hey!
Woo!
Jesus. I swear, you and my brother, same goddamn fucking person.
Put me on the patrol.
Oh, God. I love what a smartass she is. Amazing.
You obey your captain?
Oh, that depends. Who's the captain? Whatever. I do it by the book.
I just love her attitude. She doesn't give a fuck. Alright. Bringing in more people?
We'll be done by next day or so, and another day to hook up sewage. Now,
But Tommy's son?
with the manpower that we have, I don't see any of this getting done until summer.
We need to build faster.
Sure, how much faster? See, we got this, dial. The more you turn it, the faster we go.
We're running out of space to put these people. We're supposed to leave them out there?
If our lifeboat is swamped, yeah.
Not everybody as ruthless as you, Joel.
If I could, I'd let them all in. But you gotta look after your own first, or you're no good to anyone.
Uncle Joel,
Hey, buddy,
what are those?
come here. See? This is where we live. And what's that?
The fence.
It's good to see he's got a good relationship with his nephew, just like Tommy had with his niece.
You're shooting monster.
Had a great relationship.
What y'all up to?
Well, your wife wants me to build faster.
Didn't you tell her about the big dial?
The big dial. They've obviously been using that joke for a long time.
What, by yourself?
Huh? Yeah.
Liar. And damn.
You keep getting those monsters, Benji. Oh, you got me. You got me.
Joel, you were a refugee too.
I already know from the previews that Catherine O'Hara's the legendary Catherine O'Hara is the therapist. Definitely a different role for her. Used to seeing her in comedies.
You want anything to drink?
What do you have?
You want to start or what?
Feeling we're gonna see Pedro's emotional range right here.
Shaken stems. What am I, in high school? Payment accepted.
Pays for therapy with weed. Okay, okay.
Didn't know psychiatrists were allowed to drink in these things.
We're not allowed to drink in these things, but I woke up this morning feeling sad. It's my first birthday without my husband in 41 years.
That sucks.
Tick, tick, tick.
Well, I tried what you said. I backed off. She comes home, shuts herself in the damn garage, which I should never have allowed her to move into. I see her around town, gives me a nod like I'm a stranger or some asshole. Even Dina asked me today, what's wrong with her? Now that one, she talks to me, says hello, like she's my kid or something, but she's not.
Neither is Ellie. Tell you what, let's try something different.
Like what?
Oh, like not pretending you have the most boring problem in the world. She's acting toward me like every 19-year-old daughter has ever acted toward their dad, ever.
Very true. You speak from experience.
Aren't you supposed to be validating me or something?
Yeah, actually I am. But I'm not gonna do it anymore because you're lying to me. Yes, you are, Joel. I've done this long enough to know when somebody is leaving something out. And you want me to validate
Something
that?
huge.
No.
I need to show this scene to my therapist.
And before when I said I was sad, that wasn't true either. Should I say it out loud?
Sure.
I'm scared though. I'm scared to say it. You shot and killed my husband. And I resent you for it. I hate you for it. I know I should forgive you.
Did he?
I've tried.
Was he turned?
And looking at your face makes me so fucking angry.
Definitely a different Catherine O'Hara.
It's in the air, and I can't take it back. And now maybe there's a chance I can make things right with you. Your turn. Say the thing you're afraid to say.
Not gonna happen, lady.
Did you do something to her? Did you hurt her?
I saved her.
Wow. Whew. Stand up, tear rolling down. That was impressive. It's probably why he's one of the best out there right now. That boy got range. The tattoo looks pretty close to the actual one in the game.
Came to pick you up. Oh, you're on this run.
Heard you were getting stuck on the fence today.
How'd you get out of that? Tommy?
Ooh, where'd you get the holster?
Dominique. Should have kept the boots.
What's wrong with her chucks, man?
Let me get this part here. Better? You're like Curtis and Viper. You know, those movies Joel likes.
Yeah, I know. Patrol?
Nice try, Dina. I think it's gonna take a lot more than that to get her to open up about any of it.
Okay, we're 5 minutes behind because of one or two of you. You're taking Route 191 down to Hoback.
Get on the countryside, hit our checkpoints, and sign the logbooks.
You know what? That sounds great. I see Ellie over here looking like Curtis and Viper.
The fuck?
Anything worse, you come on back and we send out a squad. Understood? Just say understood.
Understood.
Thank you.
She does Ashley Johnson proud. For those of you that don't know, Ashley Johnson is Ellie from the games. And she also played Ellie's pregnant mom in the final, I think it was the final episode of season 1. I'm guessing there's probably a lot of people in the community that aren't a big fan of Ellie.
You're into someone else.
Yeah, you.
You can go with me. It'll be fun.
Aren't you and Jesse?
No. Broke up.
What is it with you two?
I don't know.
I have feelings for someone else.
Let's go.
Good, they got a bear. A bear got a lot of them.
What do you call grizzly's ribs? Barbecue.
Did you just make that up?
That's kind of a bad one.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, hi there. Here comes fun.
Hi. Oh my god.
Not yet, but I will be.
So we're just gonna listen quick, see if any are in there.
What if there's a toddler? Or a baby?
Hear anything, you come right back.
Okay.
You know these two don't follow rules.
2-on-1. Okay, so 1-on-1. If you'd rather let the men handle it.
He's not immune like you are, Ellie. I had read somewhere that they're going to be introducing the what were they called? The stalkers, I believe they are. The clickers that are just dead silent. Okay, Ellie, I get being all goofy, but Dina being all casual about it's a bit, she's a little bit crazy.
Did you get bit? Did I have to shoot you in the face?
Not today.
Oh my god, before we leave, you gotta check out the employee.
And the other one. Oh,
I'm good.
Oh, nothing's broken.
I don't think.
it's a long ass drop.
I don't hear anything.
Yet they want it to be dark to kind of increase that horror factor, but man, you really can't see shit.
I don't see a
This
way out. Bunch of padlocked doors.
is kind of reminiscent of the game, though.
I can find a stairway or something and figure out a path back up here. Stay put.
She's not gonna stay put. Of course, now that I mention it, there's probably a stalker down here with her, except she won't be able to hear it. And again, I didn't think they'd bring the new clickers in the very first episode. Yep, there it was. That's a cool way of shooting it. Having it in the background, just slowly right behind her.
Run at me!
Damn, she has no fear anymore. Crawl off from under it. Oh my god. Still got hair. Oh, he has a face. Show face. Oh, that's creepy. Oh my god. Is that a child? It's fast. Is it actually biting her, or if it did bite her, then Dina's probably gonna find out the truth. Yep, got her. Like, not again. Yep, all good.
You okay?
Never better.
That was it?
Just her.
So you're saying it was what? Smart?
Smarter. Yeah.
I'm not saying it could do math or anything. Took cover, planned, waited, lured me in.
You two running into an uncleared building qualify as following the rules?
And you're telling me what, if it were you and Joel, you wouldn't have gone in?
Well, that ain't the same.
Why?
Because it's different.
How?
Ah.
All right. Apologize to Kat and log your report with Jesse.
Good job. Good job, Maria. Calling out Tommy. How would it be different? Saying because you and Joel are men?
I believe Ellie.
4 hours till New Year's.
Oh, they got themselves a whole government established and with a council that oversees everything. That's pretty cool, though. What's she doing? Gonna make it look like a scar instead of a bite. I mean, she's got that giant ass scar on her arm. Even with the tattoo, you can see it. And no one says anything about it. Don't fuck it up.
Ellie, just coming to see if you were going to that thing tonight.
I don't know.
You been playing much?
Enough, yeah.
Strings are shot. I'll put some new ones on for you.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Get it back tomorrow.
That was a very awkward encounter, I guess you could say. Very abrupt. Oh my god, that shot is straight from the game. That is cool. Take a good look, people. It's the world 4 years from now.
You guys will be back together in 2 weeks, tops.
Not gonna happen.
Why? Ellie! Hey, what took you so long? Come on, let's go.
Hey, don't forget, you got early patrol.
Sir, yes, sir.
It still baffles me looking at her and thinking about when she was that little girl on Game of Thrones.
Maybe they're staring at you.
Well, no, there's a lot of bigots in that room.
Oh, Ellie, I think they should be terrified of you.
This is true.
Hey, it's a family event.
Sorry.
Yikes.
Oh.
Get the hell out of here.
Oh.
Are you okay?
What is wrong with you? I don't need your fucking help.
Right.
And she's got to understand at some point he's gonna be overprotective of her. After already losing one daughter, he's not gonna risk anything to lose her. Well, the guys that are on patrol aren't paying attention, so hopefully there's nowhere they can sneak in. Thought for a second they were gonna talk, but what in the hell? What was that? Did they find a way in? Okay. That was pretty much what I hoped. Well, not. I shouldn't say what I hoped for. I knew they were gonna slow play uh this game this game storyline because it's such a long game. There's a lot of dialogue, a lot of time passes by, and they've already said it's probably going to be 3 seasons. So I didn't expect the pace to be all that fast, and it wasn't, of course, but it was still had some really, really great scenes. The the scene that keeps sticking out in my mind is with Joel and I didn't catch the psychotherapist's name, Catherine O'Hara. That was that scene was a lot more intense than I thought it was gonna be, and it was great. It was really, really well written, and the actors are both incredible, so they both just knock that out of the park. And I'm loving that Ellie is even more of a smartass, even more of a pain in the ass to damn near everybody. It's not just Joel, except for Dina, of course, but we know now why. But I mean, I already knew ahead of time because of the game, but the 5 year gap does make it hard to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? The believability, I should say, on that. It's kind of hard because obviously Bella Ramsey's only 2 years older than what she was, so she's still quite a few years away from being 19, I believe. I'm not sure what she is in real life. I think she's 16. She might be 17. I'd have to check. I don't keep up with celebrities' ages, most of them anyway. But um I like the addition of Dina uh by Isabella Merced. She's a spitting image of Dina from the game. I mean, that was that kind of blew my mind. And um Caitlin Devers as Abby, look, she has the look. She doesn't have the physicality, of course, but no one was expecting that. Abby in the game is, she looks like a female professional bodybuilder in the game. She's huge. I love the new clicker, the stalker. I thought that was very cool. They're not like fully fully mutilated by the cordyceps. They still kind of have their facial features, and that girl still had her hair. She just had this little, like, it looked like almost a crown. I thought that was a nice touch, saying that, and plus them describing them as more human and planning things out. Was just really cool. Whereas the other stalkers were just kind of hear noise, run towards it. You see something, you rip it apart. So it's kind of cool to see a clicker that is thinking and planning and setting people up for traps, and that was a very cool and intense scene. I really really like that. And it just goes to show that Ellie she's definitely a lot tougher than she was in the first season. And of course, she's gotta be. I mean, after all the shit she went through, I was hoping that they were gonna touch a little on Joel telling Ellie the truth, but I think they're holding off on that for now. But it's obvious at this point that she does know the truth, and that's why she avoids him and resents him. I mean, well, I'm not gonna get into that because I don't want to spoil it for people who have not played the game, but I am a little glad that they're slow playing that because that's a very, very intense conversation. But all in all, I feel like this is a very, very, very solid start to a season for sure. And I think it's just gonna get better. I don't know. I'm just so pumped about just finally having this back. And I know everybody that's a fan of the first season is too. And why wouldn't you be? This show's fucking fantastic. And I love every minute of it. I mean, even all this stuff they're adding on, I love it. I have no problems with any of the changes they made or any of the acting choices so far. I'm satisfied with who they picked to play these new characters. They not only look the part, but they sound and act the part too. It's great. They did an excellent job with casting on this one. But yeah, I'm super satisfied with this episode as I thought I would be when I first started it, and I'm just like I said, I'm so happy the show's back. I really am. It feels like forever. We had to wait a really long time to get to this season, and it's finally here, and I'm fucking stoked. But anyway, if you want to see the full unedited reaction, it'll be up on my Patreon. You can check it out anytime. Links in the description below. And hopefully, now that I got my audio all fixed and everything, I'll be getting these posted within the day of it airing. I'm trying to get stuff out as fast as I can, but editing is still a very slow process for me, and I'm trying to find ways to do it faster. I learn something new every time I do it, so that's all I can hope for. And then hopefully after some time and once I get used to it, I'll be able to put out a video a day. That's the hope, but we shall see. But anyway, before you leave, please, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, anything and everything helps. And I will leave a description in below. You can follow me. I just opened a Discord so we could have conversations about mental illness. And if anybody wants to ask me questions, I'll put the link to the Discord in below. And I also created an Instagram page that I will also put the link in the description that you can check that out. You can follow me on there. With all that said, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.